You're.
Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Damon! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
I'm not impressed with that performance there, McDane. I'm not impressed with that performance, bro. What a fucking blunder, brother. But big up to Kenny, big up to Sterling, big up to Olin, man. Oh my days. That was crazy. That was crazy. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Motherfucker came up in here on a power trip, bro.
Bro, man joined.
Since you still have the He-Man comment up, I figured why not hit it again?
Bro, man
Only
joined the
Lord
stream because he
knows
didn't
what
get
the
his
fuck
attention,
happened.
and then ended the fucking stream. These Scots,
Look,
man, you can't trust these Scottish motherfuckers.
Look, in McDane's defense, I'm just happy I did not have admin rights to join the stream when I joined from the hot tub in fucking Palm Springs, because I probably would have done the same shit, boys, for the watch along.
Look at this cockroach. Look at this cockroach threatening us again, man.
He said, "Don't make me do it again." Hey, look,
threatening us, man.
Ola, if you take his admin rights away, you know the email to send it to, yeah?
Unbelievable.
First name, last name at gmail.com. You already know what it is.
fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, we didn't know what happened till it happened, Jax. We
I'd
had
maybe
no
pop
idea
another
what
Zen
happened.
in for this show
What?
right
What
now.
the fuck happened?
Bro,
but that was
bro, I saw John
exiting.
I saw John Anik pop up, and I was like, "Did Ola just end the stream?" I was like, "Are we done?"
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
Subscribe
happened
not now, but right now, folks.
Yeah, no.
Fucking John Anik came in hella hot. I was like, whoa, that seems way too soon.
That was
Feel like
how
we
it
did.
happened.
like, damn.
We did two fucking
was-
topics. I know we had good conversation, but did he run out of time already?
Yeah.
Bro,
I mean,
I-
so
that
who
motherfucker-
was on this? Who was on the topic of Aljo and Leroy Murphy? And yeah, Olin, did you got something on that?
I mean, look, I think I said my bit, but I'll say it again. Look, I think Lerone Murphy is a decent matchup, but I simply think Aljamain Sterling is not only a better matchup on paper, but he's also a better marketable matchup. And going back to my corporate America kind of marketing brain, I'm going with the more marketable guy. And the fact of the matter is, if I ask all three of you guys, like yes or no, or like not a yes or no answer, but a this or that answer, right? Who has more tread on the tires, Aljamain Sterling or Lerone Murphy?
I'd say Lerone.
I think anybody
Aljo.
would for the most part. You say Aljo.
Yeah,
Why do you say Aljo, bro? You think about how many
Dude,
title fights
Lerone
he's
Murphy's
in.
been in one 5-round fight, dog.
That's what I was. That was my point right there. Like, think about
Like,
how many
he's
title
not
fights
been to
Homeboy's
war. He's been to battle. There's a difference, in my opinion. Like, I think the man underneath me can agree here. Like, Black Diamond. Like, what are your thoughts on this? Who do you think has more tread on the tires here?
Oh, we had for just from their fights. To me, it looks like Aljo. I don't know. Like, I don't know. He took some hidings.
Hey, salute to you,
I'm not
KBD.
going to argue with the guy that's a
Madigan.
professional fighter. All right, I still train. I spar every now and then, but I'm not trying to fight you, dog.
Nah, obviously, I don't know. Like, obviously, I don't know. I think most of the damage that fighters get is actually in training and not the fight. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's fucking very
Like, I
true.
see
You know,
fighters that
that's
never
so
take damage in.
true.
That's fair.
Like,
I got
see
beat up a
fighters-
lot worse in sparring than I ever did in the smoker I did. That's for sure.
Like, I see some fighters, that never get hit in the fight, and then they get battered in training. Then I see fighters like that like get battered in training and then they don't get touched in their fight. So you just never know. Like, but
Yeah.
from the fights, it looks like to me, I don't know. Sterling has a longer career so far. I don't know. I actually don't know, to be honest. It's actually a good debate, to be honest.
That's the thing. Like for me, I feel like the 5-round fights add a lot of wear and tear to the tires, man. Like that's when you go to America's Tire and they're like, hey, you need to replace these. It's not a you can wait a couple more miles. You need to do this today. And I feel like with Aljo, like I mean, in my heart of hearts, in my brain of brains, I got to say the guy's got 2 years left max. Especially, and I also think like aside from the wear and tear on the tires, right? Ola, like who has more going on for them outside of the sport? Aljamain. He's got Funk Harbor rum. He poured me 2 shots of it. It was fantastic. But like besides that, like he has side markets. He has a marketable voice. Lerone Murphy is not doing a ton of media things. I think it was Sterling that mentioned this earlier, right? Like he's not on social media that way as Aljo is. So like for me, it's tough. It's tough. And dude, shout out Grimy and Olin the dog bet cashed again, bro. Dude, hey, you guys. We started 5 weeks into Dana White's Contender Series, but this is the smartest experiment I've ever come up with. I've got to do a shout out. So I started looking at Dana White's Contender Series and I thought to myself, this is a lot like college football. Like, this is all the people that want to get signed. This is all the people that are young and hungry, and Vegas gets it wrong far more often than not when it comes to these young, hungry dogs. So I told myself every episode for the rest of the season, I'm putting 1 unit on every single underdog. I'm currently up 4 units. After losing every single fight for almost 2 whole weeks.
Hey, you know what? This is a good segue. I love this. You guys keep pivoting to the next topic right here.
Let's
and
go.
I want to get. I do for the betting guys, especially Grimy in the chat. I really need to get your take on this, on what Jared Gordon has said here, and then we'll go to Kenny for his thoughts on it.
Jared Gordon explains why he decided to go through with fighting Rafa Garcia at Noche UFC, despite getting hit by a car the day prior. Gordon fought with a sprained MCL and ended up losing via TKO in the 3rd round. Speaking to Full Send MMA, he said, going to ceremonial weigh-ins, I was like, bro, I'm limping. I was limping. I can't go on stage limping, so I have to just bite my teeth and pretend like I wasn't hurt. I don't need them to intervene and tell me that I shouldn't fight. I wasn't going to say anything, because then it just looks like you're making excuses. But Bilal tweeted it, and what am I going to do? As a fighter going into the fight, I had good momentum. I just got a new contract, just had a knockout win over a great fighter. I'm going into UFC Noche, I'm fighting on the main card, tough opponent, Rafa Garcia. I felt like I knew I was better than him. This is a great opportunity. I can't let this one go. I don't want to let the UFC down. I don't want to let the fans down. I've got 30 people texting me. My dad, my brother, all my close friends. It wasn't about the money. I make an income outside of fighting. I don't have to fight. Look at the comments. People are like, oh, these broke fighters. They shouldn't be. Mostly bettors, guys that are losing money on bets. I'm getting DMs. You should tell people when you're injured so we don't bet on you. You think I give a about you and your bets? You degenerate loser. There's just so many things for why I wouldn't pull out of a fight. The UFC, they're like, the day of the weigh-ins you're going to pull out? It would be one thing if it was 2 months before. Oh, I got hit by a car, I hurt my knee. I've got to pull out. Understandable. They have time to find a replacement. But to weigh in and then be like, yo, I'm pulling out, it just looks bad on you. And I don't know. You get shelved, where you're looked at as you're not reliable. The day of weigh-ins you're pulling out. Why? We put you on the main card, big spotlight, and you're pulling out? Alright, you're not trustworthy. I don't know. And I didn't even want to test it. I didn't want to find out if they would or wouldn't give some leniency. And I wanted to fight. I had such a good camp.
He said a lot there, and Olin for the betting people. Shout out to Grimy in the chat. You know what I mean? He's one of our betting nerds here on this channel, and I just want to get your take on what he said about the betting people that, you know, because he fucked my parlay up. I ain't gonna lie, I was hating on him that day, but I didn't go into his DMs and start firing him messages. But I swear to God, because that was a few units that I had riding on Jared Gordon, man. And after he was pulling back the fight just went away from him in the 3rd. And what's your take on what he's saying specifically about the betting side of things? And I'm going to ask Kennedy the other side of that question.
Yeah. So I'll definitely jump in here. I had a unit on him from our show, right? We do live bets when we're doing predictions. I had one unit on him. I thought he was a close dog or a close favorite, and I thought it was worth putting a unit on him. The juice was there. It was worth the squeeze. And then I was, watching the fights at my homie's place. I have this betting app in California that allows me to do live betting, and I put 2 more units on him, like right when the fight started. But I will be completely honest with you. I lost 3 units if you're keeping track, right? Math-wise. That's on me. I chose to bet 3 units on a fighter, knowing that he's going into a fight, and knowing that 70% of the time, statistically, from the math that I've done, like only my math, that a fighter goes into a fight with some issue. Whether it is like really hardcore, like a fucking torn ACL or a partially torn ACL that they're going in, or something like a clicking shoulder. And I know Sterling can speak to this. I know Black Diamond can speak to this. I can fucking speak to this. Like, if I roll my shoulder, you might be able to hear it on the fucking mic, kid. But I've still gone barring. I've still gone to the one smoker I was in when that shit was clicking 3 times per rotation. You know what I'm saying? And with all due respect, if you're willing to bet on me, that's money. I say it every time I recommend bets on my show. A, we're not a betting show. And B, if you are placing bets, only bet with money you are willing to burn in a dumpster. Because on MMA, that is what it is. It is the most volatile sport betting in the fucking world. Again, you can check me on that. Statistically, MMA is the most volatile sports betting you can find. You know me, bro. I don't watch NFL like I watch UFC. I am up probably 37 units on the year on NFL. That shit just started, 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago? And I ain't put that many units in. But it's easy to bet on statistically if you're picking overs and unders. It just simply makes sense. There's a statistical reasoning behind it. For MMA, I can bet as a better fighter on paper for 9 out of 10 analysts or cappers. And then for whatever reason, that guy who's supposed to lose based on 9 out of 10 people use comes out there and gets a flash KO. We've seen it happen time and time again. Matt Serra versus GSP comes to mind. So you can't be mad at the fighter. He signed a dotted line, and if he pulls out, he said it himself. He just signed a lucrative or more lucrative contract for himself. And if he pulls out, there are stipulations in those contracts. And again, like Kenny's getting the mic next, so he can speak on that. But if you pull out, there are clauses in those contracts you guys sign saying that if you pull out, we can renegotiate. We can pay you less for your next fight. More often than not, that's the situation.
Yeah, like
so
Kenny.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, for real. Kenny, from what Jared Gordon was saying there in terms of, like, bro, imagine being, you got a fight this weekend. Imagine being run over the day before your fight by a car. And obviously, he's done well to hide the injury, because in the weigh-ins, you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell this guy just being hit by a car. He done so well. And obviously, he's getting calls from his family to say, asking him to pull out of the fight. But in his mind, and you could speak to this because you fight under you fought under big promotions. What is it? Is it that frowned upon to pull out on the day of a weigh-in for like something you don't really want to disclose? Or if you do disclose to the public that you just been hit by a fucking car, would they be that mad at you to want to renegotiate your contract, as Olin said earlier on?
Yeah, I don't. From my experience, like, they won't like shout at you or nothing like that. But they'll do little things like they have all the power is in their hands, in it. The contracts are one-sided, so like you said, like, you're right. Like, if you pull out, they could cut the contract. They could cut you completely, depending on what position you are in. Like, if you're Conor McGregor, you can kind of do what you want. You know what I mean? You can pull out of 10 fights. You know what I mean? And they need you. Like, you know what I mean? But if you're
John
in a position
Jones?
where John Jones can do that shit as well. Like, but like the bigger fighters that are like, you know what I mean? Them type of fighters, the big stars can do that. But like, if you're up and comer and maybe you're looking for a title shot or something, you can't really. You can't do it, and you're not gonna shout at or something. But it is risky, like, and obviously, if you're that close to a fight, you have like sponsors backing you, you have people backing you, invested into the camp. You're like, you could
That's the
still
other
get
side.
you could get a lucky punch and knock him out. You roll the dice, you know what I mean? That's the sport we're in. Like, just like you're saying, anything can happen. You know what I mean? But it is one of them things. I get it, and if I'm in a position where, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm in a position like John Jones and I had an injury, I would not fight. But if I was in a position where like I just got a UFC contract, I'm gonna take the fight all day long. If I had one arm, I'm gonna still take the fight all day long. Like, it just
And
depends on-
he admitted he was one fight into a renegotiated contract with the UFC. He just re-signed for a 5-fight deal. So you know as well as I do, if you pull out of that first fight, they have the power. You said it yourself. They can renegotiate. And then if you were guaranteed 25-25, now they can say, all right, well, you pulled out. You fucked us. You cost us $85,000 by pulling out of that fight. So now you're down to 15-15.
I'm bear in mind this, yeah. Like, and not that fighters have the money spent, or like, even if it's a fighter that's not going out going to flannels or going buying mad car, blowing the whole check on cars or something. You only fight 3 times a year. They don't have to offer you another fight because they're only contractually obligated to offer you the 3 fights. After that, they don't have to give you another fight. So it's like, once they offer you the fight, that's they done their part. So if you pull out and like now you could only fight 2 times this year, that's affecting your paycheck because they're obviously training full time. So that's their paycheck. They have to map that money within the whole year. I don't regard, like, depending on how much they're on, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's a big decision. It's a lot more than just like just pulling out just because of ego or anything like that. I think it's more than ego. It's like they're trying to like look after their families, and 3 times a year they're getting paid. You know what I mean? So there is that as well.
And again, it's tough. Like going back to 15 and 25 as just like a base scale, right? Like, let's say that he negotiated a 25K to show, 25K to win contract. They can very easily say, all right, we're going to give you 10 or 15K to show him, 15K to win. He's essentially saying, even if I win my next 5 fights, I'm getting half the paycheck every time that I should get.
Yeah. Like when
Like
you're
that,
at that
that's
stage
fucked.
when you're at that stage, you're trying to like build a relationship with them. You know what I mean? Like John Jones and Conor McGregor, they already built a relationship. That's done. But these men need to build up their relationship. So there's still a lot more pressure on them than like a John Jones or anyone like that. You know, so. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I definitely feel it why he took the fight. Like I said, like if he was in a position where he didn't have to take a fight, I'm sure he wouldn't. But he's not in that position right now.
I mean,
And again, the people that are complaining, Ola, are the people that bet like anywhere from $100 to $2,000. Again, this guy's talking about a $25,000 to show, $25,000 to win. You lost 2K, he would have lost 10. Fuck off, respectfully. Like I lost money too. I did.
There you go, Grimy. There you go. You got your answer right there. I mean, Grimy is getting grimy up in here, but it's like, it cost me $100.
Grimy, how much did you win on my experiment last night on Dana White's Contender Series? Since you lost $100, I'm just poking the bear here. Come on, how much did you win last night on Dana White's Contender Series? Following my lead, bro. Did you cover the 100?
No, Grimy is going crazy over here, man. Big up on yourself, man. Thank you to everybody that's watching us live. Salute to every single one of you. Kenny, you got to fight this weekend. We've got to talk about your fight. We've got to talk about what you got coming up. How has your camp been? We've seen the preparation. And people, if you're not following Kenny on his socials, you need to get on there. Kenny Black Diamond on Instagram. Go check out his page. He's always got content loaded on there, man. So how's your camp been? Your preparation for this fight? Tell the people who your opponent is, and not revealing your game plan or nothing, but what your fans should expect from you.
Yeah, obviously, I've been on a little skid, like, so we're gonna, like, obviously, I've fixed, without making excuses, I've added in things where I think that should have been done in the last camp and that, so, I'm going into this one confident. I know, like, once I've done everything I could do possibly, like, I can look back and say, yeah, I done. I don't, like, my last fight, I feel like that was shit. And I think I looked at that fight like, this is gonna be an easy fight. I'm just gonna go in, sweep him like a fucking broom. Do you know what I mean? The easy work, and then yeah, just that'll be it. But when it was a hard fight and the guy was busted up and he was still coming forward, had a mental effect on me. So I just changed my mentality in this fight. I feel that I'm going into this fight thinking this is going to be a war. It's going to be back and forth. I'm expecting my eye to be hanging off me, and I'm still going to have to push through and look for shots and look for a way to win the fight. So that's my mentality this time. And if it goes handy, happy days. But I'm not expecting it to go handy.
Grammy says he's going to put $100 on you.
Well, don't worry, man.
Let's go, Grammy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you proud.
Hey,
don't
you
worry,
put $100
yeah?
on him, but if you fucking DM this guy, I'm fighting you. All right, bro?
Yeah, don't DM Kenny like that.
Win, lose, or draw. Don't DM this kid talking shit, bro.
I'll fly to America, bro.
We'll pick a gym and we'll spar. It'll be good content, Grammy.
Yeah, man. Olin, you got something for Kenny here?
I do. So looking at your record, right, and looking at your fight tape in general, outside of your amateur career, all of your wins have come by way of finish. So my question to you is, what is the game plan coming into this if you have a specific game plan? Like, are you looking for the finish, or are you looking to be a little bit more calm, collected, and just cool-headed in those first, maybe round and a half, 2 rounds when you're going into this fight?
No, so the game plan is I want to be put this pressure on from the start. Obviously not too much pressure where I put myself in harm's way for a takedown or a heavy overhand or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking to win every minute of the fight. No, I'm not gonna be looking to feel out. I'm just gonna go look for the finish. Not look for the finish, but I'm gonna set up the finish, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Not hunting for the finish, not rushing for the finish, but staying in the face of Damon Donald until the presence of a finish presents itself to you.
100%.
Man, fuck Damon Donald. How about that shit? Fuck Damon Donald.
Let's go. Hey, I'll fucking drink to that. Let's fucking go, kid. Cheers to you and that win on Saturday. Let's fucking go.
Hang on. When this kid stops talking, I'll tell you. You know what you need to start doing, Kenny? You need to
Talk
start looking
to
for
him,
somebody to bail
Sterling.
you out of prison, brother.
That's my cheers, yeah?
Hey, come on, son. Kenny, hopefully you got somebody that
Talk
lives
to
close
him.
to you, brother, because they're gonna need to come bail you out of jail, son. I want to see fucking dead bodies unconscious laying on the fucking floor. I don't give a fuck whose eyeballs hanging out. It's not gonna be yours. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about him. Fuck his strategy. Fuck his game plan, dog. Ilya Taporia, this motherfucker, dog. Pressure this bitch ass little boy. Stay in the fucking pocket. Work his brittle ass fucking body. Break his bitch ass little bones. Shatter his fucking nose. And fuck him, son. Hayes Warriors, get the fuck out for the Black Diamond, man.
That's the energy right there, Kenny. That's the energy right there, my
That's
brother.
right, baby. It don't matter if it's 1-on-1, 3-on-1, or 9-on-1. They're all gonna need 9-1-1 if they go against the Black Diamond. Let's go.
Let's get it. Yeah, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what we need. That's what we want. You know what I mean? We want you going into that fight full of energy and just go and take heads off, man.
100%.
Choke a motherfucker out. Fafo gang. Fuck around and find out, yeah?
Come on, baby.
One of them.
Hey, bump the clock, hola. Bump the clock, hola. Kenny, when is it Saturday? Your time? What time, bro? Tell the fucking people where they need to go see a murder.
Yeah, Saturday night. If you can't make it to the event, it's gonna be on UFC Fight Pass.
Let's go.
Irish time should be 4 p.m. 5 p.m. I should be fighting. So yeah, anybody can watch it, man.
UFC Fight Pass. The fight is gonna be there. Cage Warriors.
I'm telling y'all.
That card right there.
The dog.
Go check it
the
out,
dog,
man,
people.
you know
I'm
what
telling
I
you,
mean?
people. When he said 5 p.m. folk in Ireland time, that's like 11, maybe 10 o'clock for us in the States, people. I don't know where the fuck you're at in the States, but from 10 to 12, you need to get down, get a fucking hard cock going, and get ready to see a fucking dead body going, son. Let's fucking go, Kenny.
Bet on black.
So 5 p.m. Ireland time is 9 a.m. PST. That is 11 a.m. if you are in Sterling's time zone, and
Come on, man.
12 noon if you're on the East Coast, folks. Make sure we cater to all the listeners here. Make sure you're tuning in on UFC Fight Pass. Check out the Black Diamond. He is going to go out there, and he might not murder somebody, but God, he's going to make it look fucking close. Let's go.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
100%.
Kenny, I want you to murder this motherfucker
I'm hyped for
in
it.
front of Kenny. Murder in front of his family. I don't give
I don't
a
want him to
fuck
spend
about
his
it.
win money on bail money. You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck that, Kenny.
Hell, they
That's why you got
signed the
somebody
waiver
else.
for this
It's
shit.
legal,
They signed the
it's
waiver.
legal.
They
man.
signed a waiver.
They signed the
Come
waiver,
on,
bro.
baby.
The waiver is signed on the dotted
They signed the
line,
waiver.
bro.
Homie's
bro.
gonna be the first dude to get Rusamar Paul Harris for killing a man instead of just snapping his bone.
It's in the paper, dog. It lets them know before they come in here, dog. We're not responsible for none of this shit, son, including death.
And Kenny, it's not even an if. When your arm is raised, we're gonna have you back on the channel. We're gonna bring you
Let's
back.
go.
We're gonna celebrate with you, my brother.
100%, man.
because
100%.
That's what you do, my bro. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
we support you, we're rocking with you, and we're wishing you
Always.
all the best in
Let's
this
go.
fight, man. You know what I mean? Bring home that W, brother. And,
God bless,
yeah,
man.
Everybody, make sure you're following Kenny Black Diamond on his socials. It's always
Let's go,
loading on
man.
there. You get more information about the fight. Any of your new sponsors and the people that you'll be collaborating with that you want to give a shout out to before we wrap it up, brother.
Yeah, obviously, I just want to tell you thanks to everyone that's supporting. Obviously, my team at SBG Ireland, Dave Roach, John Kavanagh, my sponsors, One Hutch, Wazzy Workshop, Evan Tracy Photography, Blanchetown 4x4. I'm actually there now. But in Blanchetown
Yeah,
4x4,
we're getting
shout out to
it
them. Wow, everyone that supported, man. There's too much people to name. Obviously, shout out
Nah,
to
you're
the
the
Fight
man,
Week
bro.
show. Shout out to the motherfucking Fight Week show, man. And fuck around and find out gang is gonna be back live and direct.
Come
Yeah.
on, my bro.
Let's go, baby.
Come
Let's
on,
go,
bro.
baby.
Big love, man. Big love, big love, big love. And people, thank you to everybody that stayed in with us, that's locked in with us. Sorry about the fuck up earlier on Dane's behalf. You know what I mean? They fucked up, but we pulled it back up. We pulled it back up, and we still got to the end of the show. So big up on yourself. All in MMA normally. Big up yourself, my bro. Sterling, my brother, S-Dogs MMA, always looking to catch a body out here. Yeah, he's a fella,
baby.
and he boasts about that shit every day. I'm a fella now. I'm a fella. I
We
just
did
did
a
a bid.
We did a bid. Kenny, we're a
We
free
did a
man
bid.
now.
A stint in the jail here, folks.
We did a bid in
No,
prison,
big up
and we're
yourself,
out
Sterling,
now.
man. Big love, man.
I
And
appreciate
yeah,
you.
up onto the next video. Make sure you come catch us up on Friday. We're going to be doing the prediction show, and we're going to be letting our dogs of the week be known. And on Saturday, make sure you keep your eye on that fight, on that Fight Pass, UFC Fight Pass, Cage Warriors event going on up on there. Kenny Black Diamond is going to be fighting on there. Make sure you go in there over there to support him. And then, yeah, we're going to catch you on the next one, people. Hasta la vista. We're out. Salute. Love.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.